Skylife SampleRobot is a nifty solution for sampling acoustic instruments, hardware MIDI synths, and even plugins. It does all the work, from triggering the MIDI notes and recording the resulting audio to looping and mapping the samples for popular samplers. We're going to use it to make an EXS24 instrument for Logic from a hardware modular synthesizer patch. Setting up SampleRobot can be a bit complicated. Thankfully, there's a wizard to help guide you through it. We're going to follow the wizard, where we will be instructed to set up a project name, a project data path. We'll select our audio input device. We're using the Soundcraft 22 MTK. And we'll select our sample rate and bit depth. We can also choose between automatic recording using MIDI instruments or semi-automatic recording, which is useful when you want to trigger your own instruments. Now we'll select the MIDI output device that is connected to our modular synth and the MIDI channel that it's using. Now we'll tell SampleRobot the key range, number of velocity layers, and how many key steps between samples, the sample note length and release time. SampleRobot has an excellent auto loop function that can be used to detect the best possible loop points for looped samples. We're going to make sure that we've got it activated. Now we select our looping algorithm based on the type of material being sampled. We can also tell SampleRobot where in the sample we'd like the loop to appear. We have options of 30%, 50%, and 70% of the sample length. Now we're ready to record, but first we're going to close the recording window and activate the monitoring for the audio input. And click a key on the virtual keyboard. This will tell us that we are both sending MIDI out and see that we are getting an audio signal back in. Now we'll activate recording, and SampleRobot will do its thing. Once SampleRobot is done, we can click on the virtual keyboard. Right-clicking will display the sample in the audio editor, and we can go to the Export menu to select the various export options. We're going to select the EXS24 sampler used in Logic. Depending on the sampler format, you may need to move the exported material to a specific directory. That is indeed the case with the EXS24. Once we've done that, we can open Logic, instantiate our EXS24 plugin, and find our modular bass patch in its browser. We can load it up and now play a perfectly looped, multi-sampled sound.